Shedeur, we know what you said yesterday after the game about Kevin and how much you learned from him and sort of understanding each other. What's your reaction to the news that he's no longer a coach?
We just found out a couple seconds ago. But I think it's just overall the mentality, like things gonna happen. That's just how the league is. And moving forward, just focus on what we can improve, individually uh, for the next head coach.
Shedeur, do you think you did enough to show everybody, or I guess show Andrew Barry that you should be the starter heading into 2026?
Um, I think I did what I was able to do, and I definitely grew from a lot of things, and I got experience now. So I'm always the same, like confidence wise. I'm there, but like that's not in my hands. Like that's not my decisions. I can't speak on what other people feel.
So what does the offseason look like for you? How are you going to spend it? And is it kind of weird, like, this might be the first time you're going to offseason not knowing where your head coach is, right? Before, outside of last season.
Yeah, well, this year been the first year with a different head coach than Pop, so that was the adjustment off rip, and it was cool, it was straight. Like building different relationships, like in different circumstances, situations, which is always good to have those life goals and have those life lessons around. Just to have them on building blocks, so then you prepared in any situation. So that's what this last year, pretty much been.
What are your plans then for the off season to get better as a quarterback?
Yeah, of course. First and foremost, I gotta go see Shiloh. Go hang out with him for a bit. I heard he got some Christmas gifts for me, so I'll go see about that probably tomorrow or something. Then after that, really just be with the family. Be with the family, then get back to work and connect them with the guys earlier. Connect them with just overall just getting better. Looking at everything that happened this year, what transpired, and going into next year with a fresh mind.
Shedeur, I know you talked a few weeks about wanting to find more wins, that you felt like the wins were the things missing. So just like how important is it for you to end the season having won these last two games?
I feel like the way we ended the season was cool. I think it was cool. I think overall, like as a quarterback, I showed different pieces in different games, to all add up to one complete quarterback. And that's what I had to get to, in those situations, red zone situations, field goal situations, third down situations, where you at on the field situations. So it was a lot of situations that was good. I feel like this was a good learning year for me, and I'm excited for it because, like I say, like moving forward, I'll be prepared. I'll have actual realistic reps versus players and versus other players on other teams and everything. So I'm excited for this off season, like knowing and understand what to expect and what I'm gonna get.
With that said, what does your offseason need to look like for you to feel like you've come into this next year with a good platform?
Like it always been. Yeah, the work always be the same, So that's one thing. That's one thing. Us like as a family, as just being a Sanders, like that's what work is, and we always continue to do it. So just working, but know what you're working towards, and know the opponent.
Who informed the players that this happened? You said you just found out a few minutes ago.
I think social media informed the players first. So I think that's.
Hasn't addressed the team.
All right, now this is getting sticky business here.
Shedeur, obviously you've only been here just 1 year so far, but as this team goes into a coaching search, what do you think is needed in the next leader of this team to sort of get things on the right direction?
I could just focus on me. I could just focus on what I could do and getting better, and the players and the teammates that we got. When it comes to those grown-up decisions, that's not me.
You're going to take two more.
You worked so hard with Bill Musgrave, Tommy Reese, and Kevin, and we saw you get better every single week. What did all of those guys mean to your growth and your development since the day we first saw you show up here? And you know, would it help if maybe Tommy and Bill can still be involved with you going forward, or just?
See, now you're trying to get me in sticky business.
Well, not that, but
I can't make decisions on the coach and who's coming, who's not. Yeah.
Just how important was it to your development what Bill and Tommy and Kevin all did to help you get?
Yeah, but it's those coaches and also it's other coaches also, you know, that all poured into me and that helped me throughout everything. So definitely, it take a village. It take a village to grow someone and help you in places that you need help with, you know, and just talking in perspective, just being humans with each other, you know. So it take a village to raise one.
You mentioned getting more reps against other teams and having a full offseason, and that does that mean that the franchise kind of came to you and said they want you to be their franchise quarterback going forward?
Nah, I just went off simple facts of from last year to this year, like not playing in the league, and this year playing in the league, knowing what you like, what you don't like, knowing what you do good, what you don't do good, and just knowing the strengths and weaknesses and knowing how people game plan, also knowing how teams will attack or take things away. So it's a whole deep dive that you have to dive into when it comes to this off season and mentally, like getting there and preparing everybody, whether it's the connection with the receivers and everybody, to have that type of feeling, to have that it factor, to have those moments to where it could be risky plays, but it's always going to fall in our direction. So it takes a lot of relationships, and that's what I'm happy this offseason I'll be able to build with those guys and whoever is coming to the program.